Hello and welcome. This is an opening, a space for peace, love, and compassion, and experimenting with something new today, in addition to the sharing of wisdom with impersonal questions, also offering a compassionate ear to those that wish to alleviate suffering. And that'll be a part of this. So it's a sitting for those three primary reasons. Initially and foremost, for a space for peace, love, and compassion, an open space. An open space for peace, love, and compassion. And also to be a compassionate ear. I'll keep an eye out on the comments, and if someone has a situation or something that needs to be heard, I will listen. Welcome to this live Facebook space opening to experience this. And again, the description should be there as far as the purpose of this Facebook Live. An open space for inquiry, and also, in addition this time, for the purpose of being a compassionate ear and to those that wish to share some thing that may be on his or her mind. Also the sharing of wisdom and answering impersonal questions. I welcome all who are watching in the name of peace, in the name of love, and be here similar to simply doing sitting at the bench and see what happens. All is spontaneous and simultaneous anyway, so see what happens. Oftentimes, while at the bench here in Davis, people would come and sit occasionally and then walk on after 10 or 15 minutes of discussion, and see if that happens here just by sitting and being present in the virtual experience. And allowing all things to expand. And as people would come sit at the bench, to say hello to people as they pass by, to wave to people as they sit down, discuss compassion, to open that up to those that are watching, and let it be a collective thing. I find that, one, it's more efficient. Two, suffering, some of the specific issues in suffering are very similar. So those that are joining and asking questions, once this goes live, and then is also posted on YouTube, then it can be an additional opportunity for those who may come across it on Facebook or come across it on YouTube to say, hey, that experience is very similar to something that I went through, and that there's value in spreading that specific content, that specific issue, rather than thinking that one actually owns their own suffering exclusively from the suffering that's similar to others. For example, those that have gone through, here recently in Northern California, there's been fires. So those that have gone through losing their home may be able to come and share a story or an example. There are other examples of people who have gone through similar suffering. Lately in the news, there is the coming out of actresses that have been sexually assaulted, and that is helping other actresses who have been sexually assaulted to come out and speak. In that similar sense, the suffering that one may be sharing here may empower someone else who has a similar situation into taking appropriate healing action. Connection. It's connection. Connection through commonality of humanity. And at the end, suffering is suffering. That initial connection of suffering and alleviating that suffering can lead to a very peaceful and loving heart, a clear mind that has forgiven the past. May take a little time to forgive the actual individual, yet to be at peace with the past, such that when that individual comes and may return or still be there, that there is peace and love offered and understanding offered to oneself primarily and first and foremost, and then to the other who may have done the wrong. That being said, I'm keeping an eye on the comment section for anyone that would wish to express something that he or she wishes to alleviate, with the understanding that, yes, this does take courage, yet it is also empowering. It's empowering to oneself, and through this medium to others. And And I will say that I'm grateful for every one that is present. I welcome, I think Bill's here, and Jenny, and Connie, and whoever else may be watching. Those are the people that I see who are joined. And I think the description shows up during this live feed. Unsure. With the vitriol that's out there these days, I believe that the words peace, love, and compassion themselves simply being heard today, if not already, provide an instant lift, an instant warmth because of the energy behind those words that is empowering. I'll get it right and clear. Empowering to those who are hearing it. Because it is inherent and ever-flowing. The energy that creates those specific sounds in a tone, a vibrational tone that resonates. And oftentimes is as soothing as a whisper. That's why the words "I love you" are so rich, because they provide an instant understanding. And I see that Colin just joined, and I say welcome, and I think that, again, the description of this gathering lets everyone know the intent and purpose of this sitting, being here, being of here, and being of now, that infinite, the the infinite here-ness and the infinite now-ness. The thing about the infinite here-ness and the infinite now-ness, being infinite, there's one infinite, and one now-ness. Experienced. That experience is joyful. Precedes light and precedes life. If it's a space that can hold light and a space that can hold light and life, it's a container that stays together and also permeates those things, permeates light and permeates life. And offers wisdom, offers truth, offers itself as love and peace, and offers the opportunity of compassion to return, recognize, and or realize that there is peace and there is love. And at the core of all things, and if we are that of all things, without exclusion, in unity, then we must recognize that love and peace is inherent. It's inherent because it's without the ability to be separate at all, because it is the thing that moves light and life in a direction. Otherwise, there would be a rewind to life. A rewind button for life. A rewind button for light. Peace and love as a forward-moving energy. An energy rising from an emptiness, infinite emptiness. And remember that in that there is beauty as well. Recognizable at any moment one chooses to perceive it in anything. Simply being is beautiful. Simply being is a miracle, considering all the things that are balanced in the universe to create this moment. Ponder, contemplate. Out of an infinite number of